Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you, let me buy you a drink. I'm T-Pain, you know me. What's the difference with you looking at me? Oh, this is new setup. Here's what's funny about it. Everything that is not being shown to you right now is completely eradicated. I have styrofoam for the lights and stuff all strewn about randomly. The lights are in very precarious situations, but it makes for some 3-point lighting that is actually pretty sick, pretty high quality, if I'd say so myself. Also, here's a funny thing. Here's the funny thing. So this mic, I'm lying to you. Everything that I ever do is a lie. It's a character. So I'm at a point right now where I just turned on my phone today and I was just like, oh crap. It's less than 3 weeks until I move out of my childhood home. Go on into dorms, do all that. I was in college for a year, but it was like online, and I commuted for the entire time, anytime that I had to go into campus. And now I'm really just going off on my own, you know? It's really interesting to think about because I honestly did not expect anything to have gone this way. Man, Rona's crazy. So I did a whopping entire year of college online. I was in band, and so I went to campus for that. I commuted to campus for that, but everything else I did online. I did all my courses. I'm even doing some summer classes online right now. But I don't know, everything's gonna change, but then also stay very much the same because I'm gonna like move on campus, and like that's crazy, but it's like I'm gonna be in a room by myself. Sounds familiar. Interesting having friendships in college without really having friendships in college, you know? It really tied me down to like my hometown and where I live, and like the friends that I kept in high school and all that. It really kept me there. And it's going to be interesting seeing how things change as I move. Like, I have a couple of friends at my college, and I cherish them wholeheartedly, but I never, the trick was, while everybody was making super serious close connections in person, I was at home, which is fine. That's just how the year went. It's just not what I expected, and so it's going to be interesting seeing how I catch up and I keep up with it. Figuring out food, doing school, all of that, very, very familiar. But I mean, there's obviously going to be like crazy changes. You know, if I ever want to contact any of my family, they're about 45 minutes away, so that's going to be changing from being literally 10 seconds away. It's going to be really interesting to like have to room with people for an extended period of time that are not family, you know? But yeah, never like spontaneous hanging out or anything like that. I'm not sure. I genuinely don't know if that's like an actual thing that people do, just like out of the blue, just hey, let's freaking hang out. In high school, you do all these assignments in class, and you know, write things down, and it's like you have the physical assignment there and you work on it in class. And in college, you know, everything is up to your own devices, and that sort of adds a little bit of stress, you know, because you have to be the one that makes time to get that stuff done. But it's also sort of relieving because it gives you the opportunity to know what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, where are your breaking points in certain areas, which is very freeing because it forces you to understand how you manage your time best. And in a lot of fields, you have to be able to do that. I really don't know what I am going to do when it comes to video making and stuff. I mean, I like this whole talking candidly, no script or anything like that format, but as you can see, I really like the like setting up and the professionalism that I got right here. I really like these lights. Really like that guy right there. Set up freaking wonky. Here, I'll show you. So see, that's literally just a wooden pole. Where did that pole come from, you may ask? Came from in this closet right here. One of the hangers in this closet where I would put hangers on it, it freaking broke off. So I just have a random wooden pole, and so I'm using it and repurposing it, and now the light is on it, and it will fall at any time, and I will probably take that as a sign that I should end a video at some point if it does do that. I'm honestly not sure myself how I'm going to fit into the workforce. It's going to be very interesting. I've done some different work for different people, and a lot of the common threads are communications, relationships, that type of thing. But I don't know, it's very interesting because it almost seems like every year they want you to be proficient in something more, you know? They want you to excel in multiple different things. It's no longer just, oh, you have a degree. It's you have a degree, you have soft skills, you have 5 years of entry-level work for an entry-level job, which is weird. You have this internship, you have these recommendations, you have this, that, and the other, and you just graduated college. So it's very, I mean, I'd have to talk with people to see if it's always been that way, but it seems much more competitive now, especially in markets and jobs that require that degree. It's gonna be a little bit, just a little different. I mean, I'm still gonna talk to my parents regularly, still gonna talk to my brother regularly. We're gonna do our classes, gonna do all that, gonna come home for holidays, do all that type of stuff, hang out, have a good time. It's just weird because I feel like I should like have these deep existential thoughts about leaving home, but I don't really. Maybe it's because I've had this thing before happen, you know, like I was initially going to move onto campus last year, but it just didn't make sense because all my classes were freaking online. So why am I paying a bunch of money to stay in the room when I could just freaking do everything online and just go to band? Going forward, I just hope I don't become a recluse. I don't plan to. I'm in clubs. I'm planning on going to all my classes. So I don't want to just become a hobbit and just curl up in my hole. I don't plan to do that anyway, but I just hope that doesn't happen, you know? But I mean, other than that, yeah, I'm super excited. I'm looking forward to it. There's just some concerns, but those concerns are going to work themselves out, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this pans out this year, because I'm going to navigate through it. I'm going to figure it out. I know I am. It's just different in a good way for the most part. You know, I'm a dude, and you know, dudes in the US, they sort of have this issue where they associate articulating feelings with like weakness. And I mean dude, I like to make fun of it, and I think I'm better at it than a lot of people are, but still it's weird. I can't put into words what I'm thinking, which is very strange because I talk freaking all the time. It's not even a joke. You want to know why I started this YouTube channel? Huh? You want to know? It's because I was going insane during quarantine because I wasn't talking to people. So I wanted to be able to talk to people. And this forces me to talk to people. Even though the people is not people, it's this. It's this guy right here. This guy. I could probably just don't want to do anything crazy about it. No, but college, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be real weird. I don't think it's going to be as weird as I think it's going to be. I think that I have sort of ideas in my head about how college is going to go, but I'm looking forward to having most of them be proven wrong. I'm looking at the timer, and it's saying 10:30, which it's not going to be what it is when I upload this. I'm of course going to cut some stuff out, but that's about the time that I'm going to call it here. Question of the day. Question of the day. You making any crazy life decisions right now? Making any crazy life changes that's giving you overwhelming, looming anxiety? Post about them. Comments below. Share this video with a friend. Share your existential dread with them as well. And we'll all share together. And with that, I'm going to be on my way. So, take care.